I'd like to find the road we roam together, swinging along, finding the long way home. We didn't mind the time or place or weather, singing a song, finding the long way home. Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day, dear.
Oh, more. For sure. At Radio Rentals.
For decades, Radio Rentals has been a major retail player in South Australia. But now this iconic brand is bowing out. 12 stores from Berry to Mount Gambier will shut up shop by mid-June. Brett Benithan's been with the company for almost a decade.
Very emotional, a big shock to a lot of people.
Management says online competitors and buy now, pay later operators are to blame for the company's downturn. The end of an era for yet another homegrown business.
You need the SA team.
What is happening, house lovers and explorers? Alright, I thought for this week's video I would upload something a little bit different, as I'm currently still putting together more of the old historical home videos with lots of information and history added to them. But this one for today is of the former iconic Radio Rental store that was on Main North Road in Prospect here in Adelaide, South Australia. Now, every Adelaidean would have surely done a rent-to-own deal on something from here over the previous few decades, and I know I was certainly one of them. Radio Rentals began as a family-run business starting in 1958 in Rundle Mall, and it expanded out to multiple stores around Adelaide, with this one being the biggest. And as you saw in the intro, it went out of business in 2019 and the site was demolished in 2021. And now, as you can see here, an ALDI supermarket is built and operating. Don't expect to see too much left behind in this video, guys and gals, but there are a lot of interesting areas and dark nooks that would have made an awesome location to shoot a zombie apocalypse style movie. Anyway, an explorer is an explorer, so come with me for a bit of an adventure as we look through this site. Cheers for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. Alright, we're in. Got a mask on. Don't know how far we can get through this place, but we'll have a look, guys. The old Radio Rentals outlet, just about to be knocked down. Look, they've all the wires and everything's been stripped out by the look. So I do remember being in this facility years and years ago. It was a couple of levels from memory. Huge showroom for all your rentables, TVs, furniture, rent to buy, all that stuff. Pretty iconic location, well-known location for Adelaide people. It's been sitting vacant for a long time. There are stairs over there. We'll just check the ground levels first. I'm not expecting to see too much, but always got to have a bit of an explore.
clearance hub. Pre-loved items. Yeah, the machines are parked where you saw the one at the front there. There's another one over on that corner. Parked, ready to start attacking this place. And it's got toilets in there. Yep. The kids have been in here tagging. Oh. What have we got down in there? A dungeon to hell. It's probably the engine room. Looks like it's flooded actually. Looks like there's water. Well, there's water. It's only a oh, it's really, really musty. You know, rotting carpet, rotting wet carpet, guys. I am going to get a photo of this and then we'll continue. Yeah, I'm not walking in there. Didn't bring me steel caps today, so got me runners on. More stairs there. This is the other corner I just mentioned earlier. Now this looks like a dock, a loading dock for where they would back up and drop the tail and get unloaded from here. So they would be the storerooms, I would say. Some of the storerooms. So much recycling when they knock this place down. Here's one of the big skips here. Yeah. All right, so this is where they've been salvaging already. First time I drove past this while the fence was around, that door straight through there was open and there was a big truck parked in there, probably dropping off these big skips. Well, I can feel fresh air up here. Oh, there we go. Nice new flats over there, probably watching me. That's a coffee shop down the bottom too. Well, this looks like a canteen. Huge canteen area, I reckon. That's where the servery is. You reckon, guys? Yeah. Kitchen and deep fry stuff over the back there. Definitely. So this looks like there's more. I'm not going to walk around where all this. I'm going to try to avoid where all this dust is present. Where they've knocked in ceilings and stuff, which is pretty much everywhere, but. Well, it looks like I'm, well, it feels like I'm starting to get lost in a maze, but you see they've piled up all the tin and stuff there. Well, this area's totally been stripped of its ceiling. Office area. I wonder if that was a lift. No, it'll probably say if it was the lift. Oh, stairs. Okay, that's handy. Looks like a little self-contained kitchen, probably a staff room, toilets. Oh, there's a dolly. Definitely feels like a maze now. There we go. There had to have been more businesses. This place is huge, so try and find out what exactly filled up this entire site. I thought it was predominantly radio rentals. Okay, this is we're back at the pretty much the side, or the end where we entered, and that's the first staircase that I pointed to. All right. I just took some still shots. So, and I walked back to that balcony, and we pretty much have covered the top. So we'll go back down and see what I missed down here. Maybe a little section over towards the other side, because we went up the stairs before we cleared this level, this first level, I think. So yeah, this is the main entrance. And you got your two levels. Now from memory, where we started, which was through there, that's where I remember all the TVs, stereos and all that sort of stuff being. That's years ago though. Let's pay homage to R&K all day. Oops. Put the phone back on the hook. That one's for you, Rob and Christy. Oh. This is like a little secret area. Not sure what was stuck in here. That's all like pinboard where you stick things, see? Yeah, okay. Looks like there was a whole heap of power outlets. It's probably where all the fuses and everything was. Alright. So we are at the other corner. There's the exit. Yeah, just outside of that door was where all that metal and beams were piled up against the wall. So yep, and I recall opening that door, seeing that fire extinguisher on the step there. So we have nearly seen everything by the look. Now this all display walling all through here by the look of it. Your phones, obviously, Samsung, there was LG up there. Smart TVs. Oh yeah. They would have been all up on the wall, guys. And all those electrical outlets the other side would have ran the entire display wall. And there's Sony over there. I thought Sony would have more than that. Little section, there's Panasonic. Whoa, look out. Yeah. Well, we did come in from over at that corner there, and we went through there and went up the stairs, so I think we have covered the lot, guys. Yeah, I walked over through there, so we'll just go through this little bit. No, I reckon the loading dock was through here. Yeah, because that's where the flooded lower level was. And that's the loading dock, which we went through there, up the stairs, above there. There's all the pile of metal I just spoke about before. The only spot we haven't seen is where I said I saw that big truck parked. May be able to get out there too. Through there, guys. Yeah, that's where we went, up those stairs. Yeah, huge undercover loading area. Loading and receiving. I'm sure I can probably... Oh, there we go. Oh, anyway, can get out there. Just before we wrap up, guys, I did realise that this was the section in the car park where we entered. We didn't see here, but it looks like it was just like another entry, mini entry or office area. And there was one door here. I think it goes through to the lifts as well. Yeah, there. More access upstairs. And straight through there is where we came in. So with that said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Didn't take as long to explore as I thought. Pretty well stripped bare. But an explore is an explorer. And I'll take a walk around the perimeter, and if I see anything interesting, you'll see it now in the outro. Jump in the comments if you want to. Thanks for watching. On to the next one. See you there. Cheers. Bye.
Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day.